Next. Okay, now we want to do the examination. If you have the tools, actually, I want to show you. All right. For mobile apps, usually they will have a database. They will have a database stored on your phone. That's why, again, using WhatsApp as an example, you can access the chat history. Why we can access the chat history? Because the data is stored on your phone. Where the data is being stored? Of course, there is a database. So if you see here, okay, when you click on the detail, you can get the option. Then it's time for us to summarize the evidence of interest location. So basically, for communication apps, right? We have summarized that it is important to know where the database, the account, the contact, the chat log, and also the shared media files. So this is for the WhatsApp, this is for the Telegram, okay, and this is for Viber, right? After you got the files, the data, and so forth, and it is time for you to do the analysis, okay? All right, before that, I'm going to show you. Okay, I've mentioned to you that we can recover the database, right? So after we recovered the database, we can check the database using the SQLite Manager. All right, so this is the example for WhatsApp. Okay, I have recovered the message store.db. So after I use the database, this one I use DB browser, right? So this is the table. Right, we have the chat list, conversion, frequency, and so forth, and the message. Okay, this is the table that stored your message history or your chat history. WhatsApp. If we expand the message type, then we can get these attributes, right? We have the ID, key remote ID, key ID, right? The time image, the media size, and so forth, the data, the timestamp. All right, and this is for Telegram. Same thing. All right, now, for forensic analysis, what is the purpose or the aim of forensic analysis? Okay, the aim of forensic analysis is to determine what, or to find out what, where, when, who, why, and how an incident occurred. How can we get the answer? By analyzing the account and contacts, the chat logs, media share or attachment, and also GPS information. So let's see one by one. For the account, we identified one database. It is called accounts.db. So this contains account information, the username and password of installed apps. So actually in accounts.db there are many more apps information, but I only took out WhatsApp, Telegram, and Viber. So in the accounts.db, it has been the information that has been stored: the name of apps, the type, the component name, and also the password. So as you can see here, for WhatsApp and Telegram, there is no password, but for Viber, there is a password stored in the database, but in encryption format. Okay, for contacts. So for contacts, we analyze one by one. We see that Telegram assign a unique user ID in integer format, whereas for WhatsApp and Viber, it used the registered phone number. Okay, later I will show you the detail of the database. All right, chat artifacts. This is your chat history, the most important. I can say this is the most important evidence that we want to look into. Okay, WhatsApp and Viber. For WhatsApp and Viber, the chat log tables allow investigators to identify metadata from communication activity. Okay, so in the table, it includes the sender and recipient, the message body, the call logs, voice and video, attachment, right? The details of attachment, the type, file location and size, and also the timestamp. However, for Telegram, it only keeps chat log metadata in encrypted format and in BLOB objects. Okay, for the group chat, WhatsApp provide detailed information on group members, okay, including their phone number. And for Telegram, we only able to acquire the group ID and group name. Okay, same goes with media share and attachment. For WhatsApp and Viber, it record logs of the media attachment for chat conversation. And WhatsApp, Telegram, and Viber create file paths in the internal memory directory to store the receive and send media. Okay, meaning that if you go to your files manager, there will be a special directory for WhatsApp image, right? WhatsApp files and so forth. Okay, profile picture. If you analyze the table, the WhatsApp table, then you can find the naming convention for WhatsApp profile picture is the phone number and the WhatsApp.net. And you must know that Telegram and Viber keep a history of timestamp profile picture for users and their contacts, not just the most recent one. So if you have installed Telegram and Viber, right, your contact must frequently change their profile picture. Am I right? So all the profile picture that your contacts has changed are actually stored on your smartphone database. So again, the location data for okay, basically for location data to be recorded, yes, the user must turn on the GPS menu. So for WhatsApp and Viber, the specific columns for latitude and longitude data in their main chat logs tables are stored, but not in Telegram. Okay, I think this is the one that you want to see, the example of WhatsApp, Viber, and Telegram database. Can you help me to click? Okay, because the time has running out, I think I only able to show you WhatsApp. Okay, so this is the example of message table that has been recovered. Okay. So as you can see here, this is the attributes, right? And this is the data. Can you help me to click this one? Yes. So if you click here, then you can find the phone number, okay? And this is the chat conversation, what you have texted. This is the emoticon that you have sent or received. Can you help me to click this one? This is the business card that you have sent or received, and also the media details here. Okay, these columns or these rows, this one about the media attachment, okay, the name, the media caption, all right. Okay, here the latitude and the longitude. Can you help me to click this one? Timestamp, that one. Yep. All right. One thing you must know: Android records their timestamp in epoch format. Okay, so this is epoch format. So when you got this figure, you need to convert into readable format, human readable format, right? You just go to epoch website and convert this, and you will get the human readable format. Okay. Right. So the time has up. Any question? I'm not able to do the next discussion activity. Yep.
All right. I'm wondering. You mentioned about we can get the chat log from the WhatsApp as well, right? But as far as I know that the message in WhatsApp should be encrypted, right? So how
It is
to deal with that?
encrypted, but if you use the forensic acquisition tools, we can get the unencrypted.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Any other questions? We have apparently 5 to 10 more minutes, so if anybody is interested on asking about digital forensics, this is probably a really good time.
Maybe just a bit of addition. So what I want to conclude, WhatsApp, Viber, and Telegram, when you do the analysis or when you do the research, the difference between the data storage, how these apps store their data. For example, if you can see WhatsApp and Viber store in plain text, where Telegram only store in encrypted text, and also the extent of evidence artifacts amount that you can get. Okay. And if you are interested, you can have further reading on this paper, The Role of Mobile Forensics in Terrorism Investigations. For potential research directions, okay, I'm very interested to do research in IoT forensics and yes, definitely mobile device forensics. And also the integrated approaches for forensic analysis purpose where we integrate this kind of knowledge base or information visualization to assist forensic analysis activity. And if you have more questions you are not able to ask now, you can just email to me.
No other questions?
Thank you for the presentation, Dr. Nurul. From your presentation, I get the impression that in digital forensic, actually the ideas is to use digital forensic tools, mainly to use digital forensic tools. Could you please give another areas of digital forensic that are not related to the tools for, yeah.
Anyone else? From UGM to UTHM. I guess that concludes the event for today. Thank you all for coming today. And next, after this, there will be a campus tour, but that's after the prayer and lunch. So this concludes the event. Thank you all for coming and giving us your time. Hope everybody learns a thing or two. Have a good day and goodbye.